Hey everybody, this is Joby, and today I wanted to talk about the Jubilee Festival that is coming. Right now it's still the Jesters Festival, and I did get my pig, which I'll show everybody here. Oh, look at her with her little tiara. She's pink, and she's a sovereign sow. Okay, so that's the little non-combat pet that you get from the Jesters Festival. And everybody, it's like such a no-brainer to get it. You just go to fragments. Well, it won't be there anymore because I got it, but every time you get your first box, you get a piece of the sovereign sow, and I've already got mine, and you just click on it. Just like with the wooden stake, if I had all these, you just press use, press combine. You do not own every collectible needed to complete this combination. Thank you. And then all you have to do is go down to non-combat pets and hit the, well, I don't know how many you have, so, but it's up mine. It's all the way down in S. It's actually in alphabetical order. Is that amazing or what? It's a sovereign sow. Okay, so this is it. I like pigs. I have the Sijic pig. Bought that like the very first thing when I started playing the game. I think it's really funny. I don't usually run pets, like if I'm doing, sometimes I will, but if I'm doing anything in a dungeon or whatever where there's other people, I won't run it because the lag is just real. So this Jesters Festival ends on April 2nd, and then the Jubilee Festival apparently just starts immediately. Okay, now the Jubilee Festival is amazing. It's probably, if you just like stuff, it's probably the best, the most stuff for the least work. Okay, and the way you'll start it is you'll have to actually come down here. I have all the other cakes, but they're all dated. You know, it's like 2018, 2019, and this will be the 2020 cake. And this is where you'll come if you're red. Davin's Watch. I think you can come here if you're yellow or blue. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you can. Where we are is just in the docks of Davin's Watch. Davin's Watch is in Stone Falls, which is here, just right above Deshawn. And I'm all the way, like this would be the way shrine. You just come into Davin's Watch and head all the way down to the docks over here. It'll be pretty easy. I'm fairly sure that they're going to have a quest starter, you know, where you press start, you go up to the store, and you'll go over to quest starters, and it'll be right here. Just like the prologues, the event quests. If you haven't done these, go ahead and do them. They're really fun. The Sealed Imperial Summon and the Letter from Kasura. They're both very interesting. This is Dragonhold and this is Elsewhere. Both fun, and you get some memento or something like that. So I got the sow. I got like 3 dubious Cameron Thrones. They must have improved the drop rate on that. And when, you know, I'll get my tickets today and I'll get my tickets tomorrow, and then the Jubilee Festival will start. Now, in the Jubilee Festival this year, because last year the way it was, they only gave you, they said, okay, this week it's going to be crafting writs. Every time you do any crafting writ, you get a golden box. Then they said, okay, this week it's going to be PvP. So you go to all the little towns in Cyrodiil and do the quests there, like, you know, Bruma and Vlastrus and all those different towns. I'm going to use this opportunity to take my sorcerer, who is a PvE character, in there so I can get the quest done in Vlastrus and that other town that's like somewhere in the blue territory. I've never even been there on any character. So I have to try to figure out a way to get over there and do the quest there. But the PvP there is really fun because you go in and everybody's trying to kill you and you do your quests. I mean, to me it's fun. Some people, I know, you don't like that and get mad. Why won't they just leave you alone? But you know, that's just like rich people saying, why can't you all just cooperate and help me get rich and work for free? Because we don't want to. They want to kill you. So, you know, it doesn't matter. Just go in and do your best. But you get a lot of stuff. You can go and do the quests on the. The thing is, it was then the next week after it would be like crafting rich PvP. Then the next week was dungeons, and then the week after that was like all the world bosses. Okay, and I think the final week was like everything. But that's what it's going to be this time for the whole probably 12 days. It's going to be any daily. And there are so many dailies. I'll be showing everybody all this stuff because I'm going to be doing my crafting writs on one character this time because it was too much. I tried to do it on 9 characters and for a whole week, and it was made a lot of money, got a lot of stuff, but just make you hate the game when you do that stuff. At least for me, it's just too boring. I did talk to one friend who does that on like several accounts. Same very private person that I'm not going to mention his name, but he had a great suggestion, and what that was is get on one character, and whatever the writs are, if you're going to do them on, let's say, 5 characters, you make 5 of every single thing, put it in the bank, and then you just go with your other characters, take it out and turn it in. If you have enough bank space, it's a great idea, and because the writs will all be the same, and I think it's pretty smart and easy. If you have the bank space, that's my problem, is I don't. So I'm just going to be doing all the dailies, just running around, Elsewhere, Rothgar. You can go to the Gold Coast. So many places to do dailies. Do your crafting writs. If you've never done them before, get certified now and go do it so you can do your writs. It's quite easy, and it's rewarding. Another thing I want to talk about, I just changed my armor on this guy. So I'm just wearing Divine Prosecution. I just put on the robe, and then I put the heavy pauldrons and gauntlets and helmet, and this is what it looks like. I think it looks really cool, and then I just hit the random. For some reason, it always gives me purple. I love purple, so it's good to go. That's fine with me. And my primal belt, which is a skull, and it's Memories of He-Man in Castle Grayskull. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. And on this New Moon Acolyte lightning staff on the front half, and everything is training. And then I put a shock glyph as per Hack the Minotaur's idea. And then this is a Resto staff. He didn't really talk about back bar. He said, oh, you can do this, you can do that. When this guy's leveled up, I have the Masters Resto staff from Dragonstar Arena. And at the time I wasn't happy about it, but now I am, because I'm going to put it on the back bar. And with my head, I'm wearing, this is just a random piece. I had the tables in my house, so I just made mechanical acuity, and I have 153 weapon damage, which really doesn't do anything for me because I'm a magic character. And then I'm wearing Shackle Breaker, all light, and everything is training. It's all training gear. Everything's light except for the shoulders and the head are medium. Give me a little bit more stamina, but I put maximum magicka on everything. You see, maximum magicka enchants. Purple glyphs, and I just made them level 35, and then I had to make the gear level 36, so I had to wait until I leveled up. But now I've got it on, and let's look at my stats. Okay, so 39,717 magicka and 1,399 magicka recovery. That's pretty good. 21,000 health with 1,063 health recovery is also pretty good. And then stamina, I only need it for break free. That's the only time I'll ever use it. 15,000 is plenty. My weapon and spell damage is high. 2,771 spell damage with a 20. The crit, not really that great, even though I didn't use the crit rating boon. I went ahead for damage, but what are you gonna do? This guy mostly deals with trying to heal and using jabs. I'm getting my major prophecy up from doing Vampire's Bane. Ooh, I'm a battleground butcher. Okay, so Another thing I want to show you is in the inventory. If I go to the rings, I have they're all 3 arcane, but I put a spell damage glyph on this one, magic recovery on this ring, and a reduced magic cost of spells. Okay, so those will help me a lot for sustain. Okay, so that's pretty much how I do it with all my little characters, because somebody was asking me how do I have that much magicka, and all my little characters have that much because I put the purple glyphs on them and just do whatever I can. Also, I eat the disastrously bloody Mara, which is here. I'll show you. Hold on. Well, I can just go. I guess I can just go to character. Yeah, disastrously bloody Mara. Increase max magicka by 4,676. Max health by 5,113. And health recovery by 430. Okay. I could switch it out and use Bewitched Sugar Skulls, which is a really great tri-food. But I think this is pretty good. You know, staying alive is very important. And I'm level 36 right now, so I'm just gaining, you know, levels so quick. If I do a dungeon, I get 2 levels for sure if I do a random. And then I usually do 1 random battlegrounds and 1 random dungeon every day. And then you get lots of points, you know, like if you look here, you go down to Activity Finder. Even if I just do a random dungeon now, I already did one today, but it's still 16,000. And then with the boosts, you know, it'll be way more. But if I go to Battlegrounds, watch this. Random Battleground is 50,000. When you're leveled up, it's like even more than that. It's way more. It's 110 or something like that. Now with the Random Battleground, you definitely have to get 2nd place. At least if you get 3rd, you get nothing. Nada. Bupkiss. But that's just how it goes. You gotta get in there and get it. I was doing really good though. The first Battlegrounds I did, I thought I'd be doing just okay with training gear. We were killing it. We were like, got 500, and everybody else was 49 or 22. Of course, it's a different deal when you level up and it's 810. You think you're killing it, and you get in there and you just get murdered. Hey, that's okay though. So anyway, this is the place for the Jubilee Festival. And if you want the pig, you just got to combine it. Just one more time, go up here to collections. You might even already have it. Go to fragments, and just like the wooden gravestake memento, it'll say Sovereign Sow. Go into it, click on it, and it'll give you all the pieces. It'll combine it, and then you'll have that little Pooh Bear. If you don't care, then don't do it. The Indrix, I'm starting my collection for the Ice Breath Indrik because there's nothing really else in there that I want, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Although I'm so over Indrix. It's like, enough already. Give us something else. Like a big pig to ride. That would be awesome. To have a giant pig and you can ride it. Admit it. You'd all love it. So that's about it for today. Give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything you'd like to see, or if you need any help with anything. I'll be glad to help you. We're going to be doing the Jubilee Festival, and I'm going to be going full ham in there because I want to get all those boxes. So until that time, let's get paid.